Alright, y'all, I just beat Mouse PI. I don't want to yap about it for a bit. I waited a decent amount of time for this game to come out. I don't know if it was 2 or 3 years, but I definitely have been waiting for some time for this game to drop. And shout out to Diego for buying it for the Steam family. So yeah, starting off with the good of the game. First things first, the most obvious blatant thing you can see is the art style. The art style looks beautiful in this game. It's really nice, and it does with the way that the 2D characters like move and look around you. It is more of that old school like Doom look to it. Another thing that's good is the music. The music is really good. Almost as soon as you get into your first gunfight, you'll realize like, yeah, this is pretty fucking peak. And the voice acting and characters are really good. There's a lot of dialogue in the game, which is surprising. A lot of dialogue, and the main character, Jack Pepper, he's great. He's amazing.
Stop right there! The hell? He's way too far. I can hear you just fine, you meddling mouse. Really? With the engines and the wind? Don't care. Fair enough. I'll be there in a blink, all right?
And the gameplay is really good, and there's a bunch of different guns you can try out that are pretty unique, and there's upgrades you can get for them which make them even more, you know, fun to mess around with. So yeah, the gameplay, like I said, the main gameplay loop is you're trying to solve this big giant case. There's like 3 big cases all going on at once. You go to a place, you gather evidence, kick whoever's ass you need to, go back to your office, and you pin the evidence on the board, and you start to unravel what the hell's going on. And it's a really nice gameplay loop, especially with all the interactions and dialogue there are. And again, the gunplay feels nice, and it feels a lot more movement shooter than I thought. You know, there's a lot more movement in the game than I thought there would be, and it's really good. And it is more akin to like an old school shooter, but it's not as hard. This game is pretty, I wouldn't say easy, but definitely not as hard as some old school shooters. But yeah, and some of the bad things about the game, like I said, the game being a little easy. There's save stations with typewriters like Resident Evil style. They're not limited at all, which I don't expect from a shooter, but they're also freaking everywhere. Like, they're fucking, and there's an autosave. So it kind of feels redundant to have these save stations. You might as well just let me save whenever I want. Like, they're fucking everywhere. But yeah, that's a little silly. Another thing is a small little nitpick. Sometimes you'll be in an area, you'll be in a gunfight, you'll be shooting people like crazy, bullets flying everywhere, explosions, and then in the next room, nobody's questioning a goddamn thing. Nobody's questioning anything. Like, they're just acting like nothing happened. It's a little silly. And then the last thing would be there's some small glitches in the game. When I started off a level, and I fucking started under the map. It was kind of crazy. But you just restart and then it fixed itself. And it was at the start of the level, so I didn't lose any progress. And some audio glitches with the music. You know, one time the music just wasn't playing, or like the upgrade for the gun upgrade little melody played every single time I swapped weapons after a certain point. It was like, what the fuck? I had to restart until the last checkpoint in order to fix that. Yeah, so just some small glitches. And yeah, this game is great. This game is great. There's not too much to talk about because it's just a good ass game. Go play it for yourself, you know? There are some small problems with it, but it's nowhere near close enough to messing up the experience. It's a great game either way. Oh yeah, that's about it. Peace out.